Hello all and welcome back to the Walrus Plays some more Peglin. This time I'm going to crack another game through as the Balladin because I've been kind of enjoying them. And I really do enjoy the way that they rely on getting armor but also stacking debuffs almost on themselves because you want to do self-inflicted damage from what I've kind of seen. And I think it might be an interesting one. Let's give it a good go. So, do I take Pebballs? Or damage equal to remaining bullet. I'm going to go with the pebble damage because I'm going to have them regardless. They're going to be useful, I guess. So it looks like I actually want to head down the right-hand side of this map. So let's just quickly have a look at the map again. So we do actually want to go, yeah, down here. So we are going to avoid any of these fights. But what we could do is we could go down to this shop, then take two rights, left or right, and then get that middle chest there. I think that'll be the best plan. Let's give it a go. Now, of course, again, I don't start with a huge amount of damage dealing capability. So the increase of damage of the... oops, daisy. That was a bad shot. But the increasing of the damage of the pebbles is kind of important, really, I think, at this point for me. And again, it really helps if I can do some better accuracy. So, being that I'm aiming for money, well, aiming for a shop, I'm going to need to at least get 25 pennies, coins, whatever they are in this. I mean, they're clearly coins, but, you know, I don't know what they're actually, if they're given a name. I think they are just gold coins, whatever. Okay, now, but once I've got that number, then I'll be in a better place overall. Because one, I can either upgrade one of my orbs, which might very well be a useful thing. I say might very well. Of course it's going to be useful. Upgrading them is always a good idea. Okay, so let's launch out the sphere. So that's... oh, that was atrocious, Walrus. What am I doing? I mean, okay, other than trying and get as much money... yeah, okay, fair enough. I am a bit of an idiot at the best of times, so... I really don't know what I can say about that. Okay... so let's detonate that bomb, and that's going to at least deal with that one. And unfortunately, I whiffed it otherwise. I'm going to hit the refresh next, I think. Now, there are 6 pennies still on the board. So, can I... well, it's dead. So I've got 36. That's pretty good. Right. So the bully ball is interesting because, of course, it does gain better stats the more damage I do to myself. So that could work. Cleave Orb is pretty good because it's better at piercing. It's also got quite a decent damage. The sphere goes up to 4 and 6. I'm going to take the Cleave Orb because I've not used it really very much. I don't think it's one that I've kind of gone out of my way to go, oh yeah, I'll take that. Uh-oh. Are we going to still be able to go? Because we're going down to the shop. Yeah, so we can still go right and then left and then right again. So let's give this a go. I'm going to need to upgrade the Cleave Orb, of course. That's going to be the big thing. Because it's not going to do as much damage as the Dag Orb, which is a pretty good one to kind of begin with. Okay, that worked. Lovely. Oh, there's a bat. The bat needs to die. Don't like the bats. They're very annoying. Pow. And the thing is, I'm going to try and stack as much armor as possible, so it'll depend on being able to find certain pegs. Not pegs, orbs. And that's going to be the big... ooh, that was a dumb idea. I should have aimed it at the slime. Okay, that's going to aim at the slime now, then that's fine. Bang. Kebab. Okay, so I've got 34 pennies coming in my way, so let's see if I can get a few more, shall we? Okay, so that's dead. 38. Now, so this one will give me armor. Purely armor. It's okay. It's not amazing, but it's okay. How far have we got before the shop? Okay, so we're going to get at least one more fight. So I could upgrade something, and I'm going to upgrade the Cleave Orb. I think this will probably work out okay. Probably. Hopefully is the operative word again. I know, I swear, the operative word seems to be just the phrase of the week for me. Right. Anyway, so, check behind the waterfall. What do we got? Nothing but a strong monster, so that's gonna be fun. A strong monster. I think that's a group of strong monsters. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Please hit that crit, because I want to utilize that. Yeah, there we go. So that's going to do quite a nice chunk of damage to the first two. Oh, beautiful. So let's launch this orb out. I do need to hit that refresh with the next one, I think. Okay, so let's try and... No, I whiffed that one, didn't I? Goodness. Well, at least the bomb's going to kill that one off. And we can do a big chunk of damage to that one. Is it a big chunk? We've done some. And okay, so the next one's dead. Just got the one behind now. So, can I hit that refresh with the sphere? Probably not if I aim like that, but it should be able to hit it with the next shot with the pebble. Which actually, to be fair, the pebble is actually going to do more damage than the sphere because I haven't upgraded it yet. And, you know, doing 3 and 5 with every hit like this, it's working out okay. So the sphere goes out again, and generally is disappointing in every way, shape, and form. Let's try this one out again. So 27, I just need to hit a couple more. There we go. So victory is mine. I don't quite have enough for 50, which is fine. Ooh, increase health or positive. Yeah, I'll take 25 extra health. Yes, please. Yes, the increasing of status of positive status effects on me is also very useful, but I do really want the extra HP. They were both good options, to be fair. I think that's the tricky bit, is they were both good options. Righty, so I'm going to launch out the old pebble first, because what I really want is to try and use the cleave orb to remove both the plants, but that's not going to happen. But we do get to hit the crit with it. Oh, that was a very bad shot from my luck. Oh dear. Okay, so we need to get rid of that slime, definitely. And can I hit the bomb? No, apparently not. So that's going to be the other tricky bit, is I need to hit a couple of the bombs so I can remove that other plant. Well, the first plant, yeah, okay, so the first plant's dead. Hopefully, I can try and trigger a couple more bombs to get rid of the rest of them. But, let's see. And if I can get rid of the blue slime and hit... I mean, that worked out perfectly. If I can hit well enough with the sphere, I might be able to kill off that back plant. No. So that wasn't great as a shot went, but it could have been worse. And thankfully, again, I do have extra HP, so I'm not superbly struggling as much as I could be. So I'm going to try and hit that refresh there. Excellent. So that is enough to kill the plant. Oh no, it's not quite enough to kill the plant. Drat. Okay, well now it's dead, because if I hit that crit, now they're both dead. And we've got a little bit more money. Lovely stuff. Beautiful. Oh, I'm definitely taking the buckler. Yes, please. And what we're going to do is we're going to try and aim for the shop and just see what items are available, because fingers crossed on this one. See what useful items are available. Ooh, okay, so a few of them are quite good. This one will be good if I get Muse Circle, I gain Bulwark. This one will give me more Muse Circle. Now, I think, because I have nothing that gives me Muse Circle at the moment, I'd like to take the advantage of extra armor, hopefully. And that's really what I'm aiming for, is protection and survival, potentially. And there again, there's a few other things that I can try and do, but we'll give that a go. Hopefully that works. Okay. Well, I probably need to upgrade the Cleave Orb and the Sphere, as they are, you know, my hardest damaging orbs at the moment. And it does help if I don't whiff the shot, because this isn't going to pierce anything, unfortunately. But at least the blue one in front is dead, so small things, small minds, I'll take that. Let's take a crit over here. What I would like is something that can increase my... I don't know. If I hit the crit, I kind of want to refresh the board. That's a thing. But the other problem is, depending on how heavily I can stack Muse Circle, because it relies on not hitting crits, it does make the Cleave Orb a little bit of a conundrum. Because you almost don't want to hit them, but you do still for that one specific orb. So it's going to be... Oh, that was a terrible shot. What am I doing there? So it's a bit of a conundrum there. So I'm going to try and aim for that refresh. Is it going to hit it? Nope. Ow. Let's try again. Can I hit the refresh? There we go. That's what I wanted. It's mostly because the board was just a little bit too sparse. But again, we're stacking up some money, which will be useful because I can use that to purchase an upgrade. 155 damage. I've only been able to do that on the enemies immediately in front of me. Right. Well, hopefully we'll be able to stack some armor. Well, a little bit. It's something. Something is better than nothing right now. 4 armor. I mean, it's gone, but it's something. Now, I don't think I'm going to be able to hit that crit, am I? Probably not. No. Well, that definitely could have gone better, couldn't it? Let's try this again, shall we? Ah, okay, well, I got slapped in the face there. I've only got 56 health. Oh, I might need to actually take a heal. That'd be annoying. But it is kind of important at this stage in the game. I don't really want to die off on a basic floor like this. At least I'm getting some armor. It doesn't really matter. It's dead anyway. Whoop-de-doo. Go away. Everything's hunky-bloody-dory. Ooh, the Angry Tomahawk. So, again, it's not an item I've used much before. But I do think right now I'm going to take an upgrade on the armor stacking of the Buckle Orb. I know it's not playing to potential... Well, I don't really want to say optimizing myself, but it's looking at and going, ooh, that'll be good. Let's head to the left this time, because I feel like the left. What do we got? Okay, more bombs. That can be dangerous. Interesting all the same, though. So, what do we got in here? Ah, heal every time we refresh. Okay, so that's pretty good. I'm going to head left, mostly because I want to guarantee a fight, so I can try and heal after it. That makes sense to me, at least. So, we're going to hit both of those and get a refresh, which is glorious. Well, that's a dead bat. Now, I'm going to drop out the Buckle Orb, mostly because I want the armor stacking. It's not going to be very useful against the bats, but the bombs detonating will be. Because, of course, it rolls across the floor and does nothing. Let's do a sphere. Let's see if we can get that doing some, well, some decent damage. It did a little. It's something. I'm going to hit both of these. Get a little bit more. Oh, nearly hit the bomb. It's a shame. Okay, so am I going to get 47? Yes, I am. So that's another dead bat. Lovely. Now, there's not... Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10... Yeah, okay, there's enough to get up to 50, which would be good, because that means I could get a... if I can get it, of course. That's the difficult bit here. It's actually managing that. Because that would allow me to get a heal as well as an upgrade. And that'd be good. Okay. And I just need another 6. The trouble is, I think it's going to die. Yeah, it's dead regardless, and no extra money. That's fine. A little frustrating, but I'll live. So, with that, I am going to take the heal over an upgrade. And let's... Doesn't really matter which way I go now. There's no... Well, it does matter if I fall down into the flames. That's... Okay, right, I'm just going to stop trying to hit extra things now. The pings of the armor, thank goodness it's there, is the nicest way of putting it, I think. Righty. So I'm going to aim for you, because you're going to be the most annoying, Mr. Blue Slime. I say Mr. It's a blue slime, I don't know. It's got a sword, that's all I can say. It's got a big pointy stick and it's going to hurt me. Okay, it needs to go away. Well, okay, all the slimes are dead. Well, actually, so are the bats. Slap. So, let's see if I can hit some... Okay, let's again try and see if we can hit some money. Apparently not. I still need another 10. Fiddlesticks and bunkum. Well, it's dead, I think. Yeah. Fine. So, with that, I'm going to take an upgrade on the old Buckle Orb, because I do need the armor stacking. That's going to be the big thing here. And... Well, I missed everything else. Fine. It happened. It's just the way it is, unfortunately. Well, what would work better? Increasing attack damage. Contribute 3 times. I think, weirdly, the basic blade's going to be pretty handy. I say weirdly. I mean, they're all not bad, but apparently... Oh, no, we did get the basic blade. I genuinely wasn't sure whether it was going to happen that way. So, here we go. let's launch out the Buckle Orb. So the crit hit isn't anything of note here. But again, this is going to be an interesting one because I can end up stacking, like really stacking the result that I don't want to hit crits. If I can get the item that removes the crit marker and then provides other benefits, because there are, I think it just increases your damage overall, like, well, your non-crit damage, that is. That might be really useful if I can find it, if being the operative word there. Okay, that was a pretty bad shot, I'm not going to lie. So this is the big problem I find that I've been finding so far when I've been playing the Balladin, is they're tanky comparatively, but the damage dealing capability, especially early on, they do struggle a little bit. And that might just be the way that I happen to be playing, and of course, the luck of the randomized draw of what items are you going to get. So there's a lot of who knows kind of happening. Okay, 185, that's pretty good. But I have stacked extra damage on the basic Pebballs. And maybe, I said just maybe, I should actually try and upgrade them anyway. And if I'm lucky, I might be able to get myself an Obelisk. Because an Obelisk will benefit all of the Pebballs that I have in my deck, bag, inventory, whatever you want to kind of call it. Because they'll just be better. Because it gets benefits from the number of Pebballs anyway in your inventory. And as you upgrade it, of course, it'll improve all of the other Pebballs. And that's kind of the important thing here. Righty. So let's remove some of these vines if we can. Okay, that was annoying. Okay, let's launch out the big boy. Well, that's worked out quite nicely. Is it going to... Ah, fiddlesticks. Okay, still, that's 114 damage. That I'm happy with. Let's hit that refresh if I can. Excellent stuff. So, again, it's still only a level 1 sphere, so I do really need to start upgrading the damage dealing capability I've got. Or maybe even just getting some other orbs that do increase my general damage. Because that'd be great. Nope. And also looking for things that give me Muse Circle. That's going to be a thing, I think, if I really look at it. Okay, so... No! Really didn't want it to get hit there. That's annoying. Okay, so let's launch out of that one. We'll hit a refresh. And it's going to be about 30 damage. So I've got 210 to chop through. However, of course, every time I break a vine, that does 10 damage to Betsy the Leshy, so that's pretty useful. Okay, that's going to be 160 damage. Oh, 88, it's got 72 left. I think I should be okay to be able to kill it, but it's still going to be a close call at this rate, as I don't have any bombs. But if I hit one more vine... I want to hit the vine at the top, not where it hurts me. Now you're dead. Go away. Stay dead. Thank you. Right, upgrades. Upgrades ahoy. So, what we're going to do is... I'm going to upgrade the sphere. And I might upgrade it again. Or I might upgrade the Cleave Orb. Yeah, let's upgrade the Cleave Orb for now. I am going to take a heal. What do we got? Ooh. This one will be interesting because it will mean that it'll be harder for me to pull off, like, slides. But the weak magnetic force might very well keep the things rolling for me. So we'll see. We will see. Okay. So there's the crit. Can I hit it? That's the question here. Come on. No, no. Damn it. Okay, so I'm now going to get hit for a fair old bit of damage there. That's kind of annoying. That was a terrible shot. What am I doing? I'm going to hit the crit, and you can see it's because of the way that it's now a little bit less controllable is probably the best way of putting it. It is all over the damn show. But the sphere at least will pierce through a couple of enemies, and that's kind of the important thing here. That's detonated you. You're getting babbed. And let's try... No, that didn't work out very well for me. Ow. These guys do 10 damage a hit. They hurt quite a lot. So it looks like I'm probably going to have to take a heal after this. Let me have a quick check on the map. Oh, we're definitely heading to the right. Now, I know I can't get both of those chests, but at least I can get one of them. And then a mini-boss fight, and that'll be useful, I think. How useful? Who knows? Ow. Rude. Hitting me like that, you absolute monster. I mean, 200 and something damage there. That'll definitely finish that one off. Bye-bye. So... Actually, let's upgrade the sphere for now. Aim for the right. Down we go. So I do need some other things that might improve my ability. But we'll find out. Ooh, can duplicate an orb. Well, I think another level 3 buckle orb would be nice. Thank you very much. There we go. That's lovely. So now I'm feeling a bit more tanky. Right, well this could be interesting. Depending on how well I hit here. So, can I at least get 250 damage? No. But I did detonate a bomb. But the shield is probably going to... Yeah, that's very annoying. Very annoying. Those damn shields. Well, at least the sphere will help. Okay, 17. Money. I need more money. I also need to not aim like absolute hot garbage, because that was a bad shot. Right, so I'm going to go with the buckle orb now. Okay, well, if we hit the refresh, that's kind of annoying. So I'm now taking some more damage for just existing. Come on. Rude. Ow. Ow. Right, okay, well, let's do some more. There we go. So get some armor out. Again, the crit doesn't actually matter, but they're moving forwards. Hit the bomb. And, well, at least it kills off the wizard. Ow. You did hurt me. But I need to remove your existence like this. Go away. And I'm taking that heal because, yeah, I need the heal. So I'm going to go to the left, mostly because I'm curious to see what this question mark will be. And it's an extra event, so it could give me an opportunity to heal after it. It could do... I mean, heck, who knows? I don't really want the random navigation, because that'll send me off the other side, I think. Especially since there's a chest literally in front of me. And I'd much rather the chest, thank you. Okay, that might be useful. So we are going to go here, here, and then down the left, I think. That's going to be possibly the best plan. Possibly. I do wish I had more refreshes, though, on the board. Because then I could heal up more. And well, anything else that can refresh, because that gives me 1 health. It's not much, but it is something. And I'll happily take heals. Heals any day of the bloody week. Okay, bombs. Okay, so that's not much. And let's hit some sphere goodness. So this could probably do me okay. Again, purely depending on... Okay, excellent. So I just need to get rid of this archer at the back now, I think. Let's see how well the cleave orb can do. Okay, well, we've hit the crit. That was the important bit, hitting the crit. Okay, so that's only pierced 2... Oh, it's because the shields, possibly. Oh, and this is a mini-boss one. This is... I thought it was just a basic one. Nope, nope, nope. Walrus being a moron, not paying attention to what actually is happening. I mean, again, who would have guessed that the walrus is an idiot? Goodness gracious. Anyway, that could have gone worse. Also could have gone better, but... Right, well, that's another dead archer. Well, a dead archer, not another one. Can I hit the bomb? That'd be really nice. Oh, there we go. So we did hit the bomb. We've hit the refresh. That's a nice heal, at least. And, okay. Let's see if we can stack some armor now. That's the big thing. And the thing is, because I've got 2 of these big boys, it'll at least potentially keep me alive. Potentially. 17? 17 armor, that's, again, that's pretty good. I mean, it definitely could be better, but it's better than it was earlier. Okay, so I do need to hit that refresh. Can I hit that refresh? No, I hit the crit, though. Not quite what I was after, but okay. Now, it's 700 health. I did a little bit of damage with that hit. Go on, sphere. Do me proud. Now, it is level 3 now, so it is doing a chunk more damage, as we can see. I mean, it's about 312 damage. That's about half its health. Excellent. We're not going to use the Terrible, because, as its name suggests, it is terrible. And again, the Buckle Orbs aren't there for high damage. They're there purely to keep my ass alive. However, this one's a damage dealer. Now, we need 200 something damage. Please, 207. Of course I whiffed it. And hopefully we can get 46. Yeah, we're going to get 46 out of it now. Go away. I've got 57 pennies. Lovely. Pow. Go away. Right. Well, I'm going to take a heal. I'm going to upgrade. I mean, I could upgrade. No. A Warp Hammer. Now, I had a problem with not getting the Warp Hammer previously. And that will possibly save my bacon, I think. Because of the fact that it has, as we upgrade it, of course, it has the ability to do an overflow damage. And against something like this guy, that's really going to be handy. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to upgrade it yet, which is, I kind of wish I'd done it the other way around and actually upgraded first. But let's see if we can at least do a big chunk of damage to this guy. Because those damn shields, they can be broken instantly by the Warp Hammer. That's much more important right now. But, oh, can we hit some bombs? No. Okay, well, we whiffed that one. Okay, so let's hit a refresh and see what we get. I say see what we get. It's still the same bloody layout, but it's still a thing. Okay, 100 and something damage. That's, again, pretty good. It would have been nice if it had gone into the orange, and we could have got a bit more, but no, that's fine. That is fine. Let's hit that refresh again, shall we? And hopefully stack up a big old bunch of armor. I mean, 2 level 3s. It's definitely working favors for me. But I do need to break those shields if we can. Because that is what this guy relies on to generate more armor for itself. Because I think it generates 3 per shield or something. Here's what? It's got 24. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there were 6, I think, previously. So, yeah, I mean, there's more now because it just keeps stacking more of the damn things. But again, we are chopping through its health. And that's the... Ah, damn. That would be nice if I'd hit a bit harder. Right, well, let's see if we can get a bit of extra damage out from the Warp Hammer. Well, again, it's a nice high damage dealer, so it's something. And again, yes, if I can upgrade it, then it will become way more terrifying because it will break those shields instantly. And ooh, it's still close, I think, is probably the nicest way of putting it. But we are about to reload, and that means, unfortunately, it gets to stack up armor twice, like that. And now it's got 40. So we need about 200 damage. It could happen. I mean, this sphere seems to be doing quite well. I mean, 190 is actually all we really need. Yeah, so it's dead, thank goodness. Because this boss is a pickle. I've had it before where I've just not had the damage capability of dealing with it, and it's very, very annoying when you're kind of stuck like that. Because there's very little you can do about it. And that's what sucks. But we defeated it. And let's see. And none of those really strike me as ones that I want. I'm going to upgrade this. There we go. So destroys the shields in 1 hit. And yeah, just damage to enemy shields. Yeah. Ooh. This could be interesting. I know it's a bit of a weird shot, but it might give me some really interesting capabilities. Because yes, it does mean that I need to get more of the same orbs. But if I can find is one of those yellow portals. Ooh, yeah, we'll take that relic. I mean, it's not going to be great potentially for me, but it's still something. And I will happily take benefits that I can get my hands on. Right. So what's in this chest? Ooh, extra damage. That's lovely. We're definitely going down for this chest again then. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? And then I guess we got a mini boss. Extra crits. Maybe. But I haven't got much that actually stacks me a circle yet, which is slightly annoying considering I get benefits from it. But all the same, hit that crit and let's break some shields. Maybe. Because apparently I can't actually hit any yet. Well, yeah, it's sort of worked, I guess. Let's dump that pebble and go for the buckle orb. So you can see the buckle orb is now significantly harder hitting, which is great. Because, of course, there is another buckle orb in my inventory. So that's going to finish off most of them, in fairness, which is good. Right, well, that one's got 6 health, and then we've got our mini-boss coming through in a moment. I will throw out the Buckle Orb again. Oh, and of course, because we are draining health from them, we're doing little nuggets of damage as we just do, which is great. So let's see. Again, we've got a nice crit there. So 200 damage is what I really need to make sure that that white wizard at the back dies. And that's kind of the important thing in this one. There we go, you're dead. Right. Boss, you do need to go away. I mean, also, I did get the benefit of the Power Glove because it gives a flat +1/+1 to every attack. And that's very helpful, as I'm sure you can imagine. Okay, so it's going to be about 520. That's obviously not enough to kill it, but that's still a hefty hit. Let's hit that bomb. And, okay, we've got one bomb. Can we hit another? I don't think it actually matters now. You're dead. Toodles. Pow. Ooh, the snowball. I like the snowball because it's kind of a fun one. I'm going to upgrade the warp hammer, though. Ah, projectile attacks have overflow or prevent first lethal damage. I'm going to take the first lethal damage one because then when it breaks, you do get take half damage from all attacks. And that's great. Because, again, shockingly enough, take... another mini-boss. And I will freely admit, I really hate this wall. Actually, to be fair, I hate the boss wall, and I hate this wall anyway. Am I fighting the boss wall? No, I'm fighting the ballista. It's still annoying, but... because this wall hits quite bloody hard. It does 25 damage a hit, and of course, I don't have very much health because I took that relic. Now, yes, that was my own choice. Can't deny that fact. But hopefully, I can just ricochet around, get a big stack of extra armor on the go. That's good. Okay, that not as good, but, you know, I've got the ability to absorb a hit currently. Let's aim for that refresh if we can. Nope, Snowball didn't decide to... it just didn't want to play ball today. That's fine. Slightly annoying, but fine. What was that? Goodness gracious, Walrus. That was an atrocious shot. This is going to be a bit of a pickle. Can I hit that refresh, please? Maybe. Yes, there we go. So, again, it's not hitting the orange portal very often, is it? Let's see if we can get a bit more damage out from the... I did it again. It just decided that it didn't want to go to the portal. I think part of what's happening, though, is because the bombs still are on the board and the weak magnet pull is going, oh, yeah, no, I really want to go down that. I want to go hit those bombs. And it keeps stopping me there. So, I've got 44 armor. I'm going to need more, obviously, because it's still got 1,000 health. And it's getting a little bit too close for comfort right now. So, come on, crit. Let's do some damage, please. Well, that's some bombs lit. And, okay, 400... so it's going to take off about half the health of this thing, which is good. Okay, a bit more than half. That's pretty saucy. Yeah, of course, it still hurt me quite a bit. So let's hit that refresh. I need 313. Let's give this a go. Oh no, I missed the refresh. Now I'm in trouble. Oh, I've got 25. Okay, so I really need to just drain some health off of it. And I desperately need to hit that refresh and get some armor. So, it does look like this is going to pull me back from the brink. Just. Being the operative word here. I say just being the operative word. No, that's not the operative word. It's all getting a bit... We've drained a little bit of health off of it. And that's good. So. Right. What upgrades can I do? Well, let's upgrade the snowball. And I think I'm just going to take a heal. It's not maybe as much as I'd hope, because obviously I don't get quite as much. Let's do increasing my damage the longer the orb is in flight, because that might save my bacon. Might. Maybe. Who knows? Anyway, so it's the ballista time, and it's time for the buckle orb. Let's launch this bad boy out and do some damage and get some armor. because goodness knows I really need some armor right now. Ooh. Ooh. I mean, okay, this is not going to go quite as well as I'd hoped, but it's still going to hit hard, and yeah, we took some damage, but the armor absorbed it all, and of course we have leached health back off of it. So that's good. Good old kebab stick. Righty, let's launch this out here so we hit the crit. This could work. This could definitely work. Okay, we've got to hit the refresh as well, so that's another 300 damage. Piercing through. And that hasn't reloaded yet, which is... It's going to reload, I think, after this shot. Let's see, 200 damage. No, it's not. Interesting. I thought it was going to reload after that. That's fine and dandy, though. I'm quite happy it hasn't reloaded. So, again, a bit more armor. Not much, though. Only 10. There's the reload. So, let's see if we can ping this into that refresh. Maybe the bomb? Nope. Well, I've crit, so it's going to do more damage, of course. Duh. That's, well, I say duh, because, of course, there are certain benefits that one gets if you don't crit with certain items. Now, this snowball hitting a lot of things, so that's going to make it a lot more dangerous, because, of course, the more the snowball hits, the scarier it becomes. You can see it's really stacking extra damage now. Look at that. Oh, now that's brilliant, because that now should hit even flyers at that size. So, yeah. 15.99. That's terrifying. Bonk. Yeah, I do want another snowball in my inventory. Ah, that sucked. Part of what I'm looking for is if I do get that option of the full duplication mirror, the yellow one, then I can have absolutely absurd levels of damage capability from all of the random stuff that I'm really throwing around everywhere. So, it'd be pretty nice if I do get that. Oh, that hurt. Okay, so I need to hit that refresh. I've got 419 health on the boss left, so it's still a thing. Oh dear, that was... Well, I whiffed that shot, but it might still... Did I get one or two bombs? Ah, just the one. That's annoying. Okay, let's... Oh, there's the refresh over there. Boink. So that's hit. I'm trying to leech health off of it. That's really what I'm trying to do right now, because I don't want to worry too much about my HP. Look at that, 8 and 13, but it is going to get better the more we hit. Again, it's jumped up quite dramatically. I mean, goodness gracious. Yeah, I definitely need another snowball in my inventory. Oh, beautiful. So, I'm going to take the Balladin, because that's quite a nice one. And let's upgrade some orbs. Let's take the upgrade on the snowball. Let's take the upgrade on the Balladin. And... yeah. Okay, I don't get the discards. But all of my orbs are 3 and 3 better, which could be good. I say could be, should be good. Here we go. So we're in our final area now of our Cruciball 14 run, and I'm going to aim for that particular mushroom there. Now, I want to hit the crit. Well, possibly not really, because it's only doing... Oh, that was a flipping terrible shot. That's what that was. Okay, well, let's hope for the best with this shot here. Can we aim down the orange? Yes, yes, we can. Right, so I need 471. Well, not quite enough, but if I can... I can't discard, can I? Drat! That didn't go very well. I was really hoping I could try and kill off that mushroom before he got to it, because it gets better by passing through them, and I think it even gets a slight heal, which is obviously something we don't want. Because we don't want the enemies to get heals. I want heals. The enemy's not allowed to have them. That's not fair. Okay, so that's another dead mushroom, so that's good. I'm going to hit that refresh, and I don't think I'm going to get the crit. No, that's a shame. But still 100 and something damage there. Let's launch this one out. I mean, I may need to start upgrading the Pebballs, in fairness, because they are a little squishy weak at the moment. They can certainly be better. And we are leeching health out of this thing, and 400 damage. I mean, to be fair, the fact that it does increase its damage as it just pibbles around, I mean, that's a really awful word, plibble. What on earth am I doing to the English language? I mean, that's a big question at the best of times anyway. Oh, that was a terrible shot from the old Snowball, but again, the armor's there. We just need to do 358 damage. That's not 358 damage, but it is... Whoops, a daisy. I'd like to actually do some damage here, please, and not die. Thanks. There we go. It's dead. Go away. Lovely. So, I think it's probably a good idea for me to get another Warp Hammer, because that'll increase the damage of the other Warp Hammer. So I do need to upgrade it. That's not the end of the world. I'm going to head to the right next. Ooh. Well, talking of upgrades, you say. Why, thank you. Let's head to the right. See what's in this question mark area. I really hope I find that mirror that duplicates everything. Ah, it's a mirror. It's just the wrong one. Fine. I'll live. Still annoying, but I will live. And, well, it's not going to kill this, because I think it has resistance to damage. I know it has resistance to damage like that. It does, however, have a vulnerability to projectile damage. That. So, let's put a bomb... Oh dear, this isn't going to end well. Bonk. At least it missed. Let's aim for that refresh. Lovely stuff. Okay, now it's dead, with a side order of dead. Go away. Thanks. Bug on. Splat. Ooh, I did say I wanted an obelisk, so we're going to take an obelisk, because obelisks are great. I'm going to head to the left, I think. Let's go down here. See what we find. Right. Ah, okay, so we start off with the obelisk, so that could be useful. It's a shame I haven't been able to upgrade it yet, but that's fine. So this guy's got quite a lot of health, as you can probably see. And it's also one of the ones that annoys me the most, because it is a hard hitter. And it's the thing that I really hate about this particular mini-boss is the bloody stupid portals at the top that just pull up everything. And it's very, very frustrating. Oh, are you going to... No, you should have gone down there, but no, you decided that flying off to the left was a good idea, didn't you? Bloody thing. Well, I don't think the snowball's really going to hit as hard as I'd like, but that's fine. I think I'm going to actually have to aim for those bombs, aren't I? Ooh. Again, the warp hammer could have done a bit more. 121's still nice, though. It's still good. I'm going to aim... it's pulling off in all sorts of directions. Let's see if I can aim for that refresh. There we go. That's what I needed, is the refresh. Okay, so this is a little bit tricksy. Again, I'm taking a lot of damage from this guy. I need to hit some serious damage here. I mean, that is a good amount of damage. Almost enough. Okay, I'm going to take some more. Owie. Okay, now it's dead. Thank goodness, that could have definitely gone worse. Right, well, I'm going to take a heal. Enemy resistances become weaknesses. Yes. So I've already fought a mini-boss. I'd rather like to not fight another one immediately. Thank you. So we're going down to the left. And we're going to that chest. Ah. So we're kind of... I don't think this is technically a mini-boss, but it's still annoying. Okay, so I'm going to go for... That was a bad shot. I do need to hit a refresh. But let's try the other. I should have moved the shot slightly, because if I'd moved it to the middle, then both of these guys would have been hit as well, because it does the adjacent damage. So that was a very poor decision on my part. I will freely admit that one. But that's fine. Okay, so we've hit the refresh. The trouble with the buckle is it does tend to get stuck in there, so that's irritating. So I'm going to spin that around a bit, so that's going to... Yeah, okay, so that's going to finish... Again, I should have moved it because it's a targeted attack. Khadoi. Righty. Can I hit the refresh? No, I cannot hit the refresh. I really hope I can now. There we go. Again, so it's a little bit of damage, a little bit extra. I'll take any extra damage I really can right now. Let's try with this sphere a little bit. So 200 and 300, okay, 660. That's nearly enough to kill it. So that did all right. We've got one last guy with 1,110 health. Let's give it a go. I mean, at least I'm doing a lot of damage. That's kind of the nice thing. And that's very annoying. I need to get to that refresh, but I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. Because the thing is, the Warhammer is very, as its name suggests, it does. I hit it. I genuinely didn't expect that to happen. Because it's dense, it has a couple of problems when it actually comes to moving around and hitting things. Because it means it'll always travel down. Okay, so it's dead. That's kind of good. So we're going to take an upgrade. Now, I'm going to upgrade the Obelisk because it's going to make my Pebballs better. And that's really the big thing that I need right now. Excellent. So we've missed the Vortex because I don't really want to deal with the Vortex, thanks. I want to go to what's in this chest. Okay, that's good. So that's going to increase my after healing. I think I need to go to the right. But the thing is, there's a mini-boss there. I'm almost tempted, actually, to go left, down, left, because then that way I avoid extra fights that I don't have to deal with. And as potentially dumb as that is, that might be good. Okay, so I'm going to take the 3 pebbles, and we don't know which way we're going. Okay, that's very frustrating. Okay, we're going to take the... okay, so we're going to get some armor for just existing. Okay, so we've got 2 level 3 pebbles and a level 2 pebbles. We've actually got some reasonably intense pebble goodies. Well, we're going down this way. What do we got? I mean, that would be a lovely item. Sadly, no. I might actually, just for sheer giggles, take the Warhammer. I mean, I could also take these 2 Protect Orbs. Now, they won't do any damage, but they will give me a load of armor. But the trouble is, of course, they won't do any damage. As dumb as that might sound, it might be really important for me. That I'm going to take the Sphere. I'm going to take the Warhammer. And go, because those 2 will upgrade. The other ones that, you know, exist. That's kind of the important bit here. So, we've got... now this will be interesting, because that will remove some of the crits on the ones that won't be helpful. Here comes that mini-boss, though. Ooh, extra money. Let's give it a go. We need to give this guy a kick in. Don't know what it is. Don't know what it's going to do. But we will see. A little bit concerned. It's this one. So this guy's very annoying. Because I need to hit refreshes. And I also need more money. Bonk. And without that, it ain't going well, is it? Well, that's a bomb and a little bit of damage. I mean, I know it's not much. It's something, though. I'll take any damage that I can possibly get my hands on. I really wish I'd hit that refresh, but it blipped out of existence. Eat spear. Right. Well, let's do that one again. And again, thankfully, the armor's protecting me, but not by much, unfortunately, because it doesn't really do a stupid amount, but it does have low health, this one. Well, for bosses, mini-boss encounters in the mines, yes, it's got a low HP. And that was a beautiful hit for this area. I just need to do 62 damage. Well, ow. It's dead now. No way of son or buts. You are dead, son. Splat. Go away. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to upgrade... Yeah, let's give this a go. There we go. So the Obelisk is now quite a lot more scary. Let's take that. So I do the Criticris. So I will do extra damage every time I hit a crit. And that is going to be the important bit. How well it works, we'll see. Oh, goodness gracious me. I do not like this. Well, that's quite a nice amount of damage, actually. Well... And the crit hits are doing... Oh, that did lovely, didn't it? Goodness gracious. Let's try and aim for a refresh again. So that's good. We've got some hits. The eye's going to die. That's fine. Okay, so we're going to target this guy here. We need some hits on a crit. And it's got a lot of health. Got a lot of health, actually. Well, 684 is pretty saucy. Let's aim for the best with the old snowball. A few more hits and... No, it's not going to go through, is it? No, it's just a single hit. But a couple more hits and yes, it would have pierced through and that would have been great. But no, can't have that. Right, I do need to... Oh, this is going to be fantastic because this is going to hit everybody in a column and squash them both. Lovely. And I'm going to take a little bit of damage. And I just need to hit a bomb. Maybe? Okay, well, it's dead. Bye-bye. Right. So... do I upgrade an orb, or do I, for sheer giggles, take another buckle orb? I'll take another buckle orb, mostly because I know as soon as I improve the other one... well, I can't improve it now because we're fighting the final boss. But it will improve passively all of the others, and that's the important bit right now. Talking of the devil, it's doing 9 and 9, so that's pretty good to begin with. And we want to hit as many bits of extra armor, giving me all the bonuses. That would be great. So, is it going to... nope. I was kind of hoping it would roll out there, but that's fine. We do need to clear out this who knows area and see what we find. So there's a refresh in there somewhere. Can I hit the refresh? That's the question that I'd like to ask and answer, please. Well, I've hit a crit, so that's something, I guess. Boom. And splat. Ah, not quite enough. That's a real shame. Well, it's time for the Terror Ball to do its powerful thing. I say powerful, I think it's terrible. I mean, it definitely does a lot more damage than it definitely should do. I'll give it that. And now, the Warp Hammer. So, this is going to be... I was going to say it's going to be good, and then I whiffed it. It was going to be really good because it has overflow and penetrating through enemies. But no, can't have that, can we? Oh, goodness gracious, what is this madness? It's just going off all over the damn show. Well, this should be able to punch through and hopefully kill off... oh, wow. Thank goodness for armor. Okay, it's still got a fair bit of health, unfortunately, but that's fine. I need to hit that refresh. There we go, that's lovely. So we've hit the refresh, and this thing's doing a lot of damage right now, isn't it? For a basic... well, I say a basic pebble. It is level 3, but 12 and 15, that's... I have stacked a lot of bonuses that make the pebbles better. And the Obelisk is one of them, along with the Power Glove, obviously the balance bonus. So it's not a bad item. And the thing is, I look at the pebbles and you go, ugh, they're just the basic starting thing. Why would I care too much about them? If only that had gone through. Unfortunately, I didn't choose the item that gave me overflow. I chose the item that gave me resistance to death. Which, in fairness, I think is a quite reasonable one to choose. So this targeted attack here should hit both of the enemies adjacent to the boss. Hopefully. Ah, okay, maybe not. Interesting. A little bit worrying, though. Fine. We'll live with it. Ah, so 646 health. Can I do that much damage with the phalanx? No, I can't. I nearly did it, though. Ooh, okay. If I can detonate one bomb, victory is mine. But if I detonate 3 bombs, I will die. I've detonated 2. Okay, I'm not going to die because I have healed up. I got very close to that second bomb and I panicked. But Cruciball 15 is now unlocked. That is a victory for the Balladin. If you have enjoyed watching me progress through the joys of Peglin, please do leave a like, share, comment. Do share and subscribe because that's always really useful. We all know that YouTube's algorithms are a pain in the arse and we all need to feed it. So, hopefully I'll catch you again the next time the Walrus plays some Peglin.